What's the latest, Naledi, is that we're expecting another man to appear this morning at this Bloemfontein Magistrate Court. We know his charge is different from the ones that appeared yesterday. He's facing charges of attempted murder. We know that the two that appeared yesterday were released rather on warning, and we expect, of course, the proceedings to begin at about 9 to 9:30, but we are still outside where there's a hive of activity. We must remember when this incident happened, we saw the EFF members attending to the matter, and we also see them today on this appearance. They are already outside at Magistrate's Court. Just want to bring the Secretary General. Thank you so much for your time. Let's talk about the issue of your responding, the prompt response to this issue or for this incident. You are here today, this morning. What is likely do you want to see happening?
No, we simply want to see justice being done with the current chap who was engaged in an activity of attempted murder. So we simply here to make sure that the life of a black child is taken serious under these limitations imposed by these new liberal laws. Yeah.
And again, we've seen that there's been a rather mixed reactions when it comes to the release for the warning of the two suspects. So what is your take on that?
We cannot say much. What we'll just look at the processes moving forward. We think it's just a snap on their hand. Nothing much has been done, but we need to talk about strengthening laws of this country as far as racism is concerned. As long as the laws of this country are not strengthened as far as issue of racism is concerned, we'll always experience such things which have just happened, where a person will do such a huge thing and then be snapped in the hand and then that's it. So we want to see a situation where laws of this land are strengthened as far as racism is concerned. But not only that, we need to restructure property relations in a fundamental way so that our people are also seen as human beings. Because as long as we do not own property, we will experience these things, because these people, they think because they own means of production, they must behave in a manner that they are behaving. This is what they are doing at the production level, at workshop level. That's what they are doing, where our people are being hired. So as long as we don't address issues at that level, we're going nowhere, my sister.
We saw also on the issue of Senegal matter where you also responded. We saw also the CIC being here in the province. Would you say this is rather another political stand for you, or you mean to address the issue of racism?
Look, as a Marxist-Leninist Fanonian organization, we understand our primary task is to ensure that we transfer political power, economic power, and social power to the masses of the oppressed. But amongst other things, we know one of the battles that we must take on head-on is issue of fighting white supremacy whenever it raises ugly head. And we are only one organization which is appreciating that one of the challenges of South Africa that must confront is white supremacy. It's not that we are here to take a political stance. We are not after the flashes of cameras. Ours is to ensure that we liberate Africans, in particular blacks in general, from both economic and political bondages. That's why we are here. Hence, we are not on holidays, we are here. Those ones from the ruling party, I'm sure they are wherever, be in the beaches or wherever they are. Tina, we are here to ensure that we fight left, right, and center to ensure that an African child becomes liberated at ultimate end. This is our mission. It's all about our mission. Yeah.
Provincial Secretary of the EFF in the province, Bosanko Msimanga, saying this is not a public stand or political stand, but they are here to confront the issues that are faced by the people of the Free State, the racial attacks thereof. But we are also expecting, of course, some political parties, just like yesterday, or the Azapo supporters or party members were at this very very same court when the two suspects appeared. And there's also, of course, allegations that they also went to one of the panel beaters of the suspects, and the allegations of defacing, of course, the panel beating. But we'll try also to get to the family as to understand now, if they come to court, as to how are they holding up with this issue, given that we knew that they were saying that so far the justice is failing them. They're saying the way this matter is being attended to is failing them, and we're saying that they will be opening a case. So we'll get to those developments today, as we, of course, expecting them at least to be part of the proceedings this morning. However, we will also try, of course, to attempt to get to them. But we've seen a lot of organizations, including government, trying to address this issue, saying that they will, of course, leave no stone unturned to make sure that these racial attacks in the province are being addressed to. But also there was a buzz in the social media where we saw mixed reactions about this incident, where people were not also happy about the suspects that have been released on warning, saying that what does it mean? But I must indicate that this was just bail. However, there's going to be, of course, a trial following. We will understand also this morning as to how serious is this case when the appearance happens of the one man who's charged with attempted murder.
Yeah. And just a quick wrap up of the other two who were accused, the 33-year-old Johan Nel and 47-year-old Stefanus van der Westhuizen, having been released on warning following their earlier court appearance. And we'll get more details as well on that third suspect appearing in that trial, where we saw the harrowing visuals of adult white men allegedly assaulting two teenage boys. We'll keep you updated on that story. Do stay with us.